used to. This time he's getting hammered over new bombshell revelations, literally about bombshell revelations. Dishonest, he's not too bright.
I smell it. And as we can see, my nose is pretty large. Even though I got allergies, I can still smell well enough. I know what I'm smelling when I'm smelling it.
In one of the most talked about moments in the world of sports and entertainment, Stephen A. Smith and Jimmy Kimmel teamed up on live television to harshly criticize Floyd Mayweather. Their comments sparked laughter, debate, and a wave of media attention. The moment combined ESPN's bold sports commentary with Kimmel's sharp late-night humor. It all happened while Mayweather was already facing controversy over alleged crypto scams, shady real estate deals, and unpaid debts. During a heated debate on ESPN, Smith questioned Mayweather's legacy and financial choices, while Kimmel mocked his public image through clever jokes and parody. Together, they not only entertained viewers, but also revealed weaknesses in the image Mayweather had carefully built.
For this, or was this just...
I guess it's something that they just made up.
Something made up. Do you think they're going to paint over that when it goes as everyone seems to think it's going to go?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You should buy that gym from him and knock it down with a wrecking ball.
We can do that.
That would be something you could do.
We can do that.
You could potentially make... How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel's direct and bold questioning added even more pressure to the growing scrutiny around Floyd Mayweather. Behind his flashy lifestyle and confident public image, serious financial problems have started to emerge. Experts have long warned that reckless spending, poor investments, and a lack of steady income can cause financial trouble for even the richest people. In Mayweather's case, these warnings are no longer just possibilities. They seem to be happening right now.
Well, I bought myself on my contract for $750,000, and in just 3 fights, I made $750 million.
So would you say that was maybe the biggest point in your career? Was
I think
because you had the talent, you had all of that.
I think the best thing about my career was I'm my own boss. That I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I rolled the dice, and to become great at whatever you want to do, you got to roll the dice and take a chance on yourself.
Jimmy Kimmel, known for his sharp and satirical commentary, has often taken aim at Floyd Mayweather's public image and entourage. One of the most memorable instances occurred during the lead-up to the 2015 Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, when Kimmel joined Manny Pacquiao's entourage dressed in a humorous parody of Justin Bieber, who was famously part of Mayweather's own entourage. This idea originated during an April 2015 episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live, when Pacquiao appeared as a guest and Kimmel jokingly offered to be his Justin Bieber. Pacquiao agreed, setting the stage for Kimmel's stunt. On fight night, Kimmel walked beside Pacquiao to the ring at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, wearing a Run DMC-inspired outfit, complete with black fedora, gold chains, and a Pac-Man t-shirt. The shirt featured the Pac-Man character eating images of Mayweather's head instead of dots, drawing major media attention. Kimmel continued to push boundaries in a 2017 interview with Mayweather, asking an offbeat and provocative question about Conor McGregor that left the boxer visibly stunned. A moment that quickly went viral. Despite the jabs and jokes, Mayweather's boxing career has been financially historic. He has earned over $1.1 billion, including $300 million from his fight with Conor McGregor and $250 million from the Pacquiao bout. Outside the ring, Mayweather claims to make around $300 million per month from investments, particularly in real estate. One key decision in 2006, spending $750,000 to buy himself out of contract with Top Rank, ultimately led to over $750 million in earnings from blockbuster fights. His wealth is also tied to a wide-ranging portfolio of luxury properties, exotic cars, and successful business ventures such as Mayweather Promotions and the Money Team brand, securing his place as one of the richest athletes in history.
Everybody claiming that I'm not that sharp and I'm not that smart, then why should I give you guys my business plan?
Right, why you want to know?
Why should I reveal my business plan? It's obvious if I've been a multi-millionaire and made over $1 billion by the time I was 40, I made over, $1.2 billion. with no endorsement deals, independent. So it's obvious I got some type of remedy or I know what I'm doing.
In a 2017 appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Floyd Mayweather spoke openly about his lavish spending habits, offering a glimpse into the extravagant lifestyle he proudly maintains. When Kimmel asked about his financial practices, Mayweather replied confidently, "Whatever you bet, if you don't win, I'll give it back to you," highlighting both his self-assurance and willingness to back his words with money. He went on to share that he once arranged for a Brinks truck to deliver millions of dollars to his residence, a clear reflection of his taste for luxury and convenience. His day-to-day expenses are equally extravagant. He reportedly pays up to $1,000 per meal for his personal chef and the same amount for haircuts. He also owns high-end vehicles like a $4.7 million Koenigsegg C6 Sartrevita, one of only 2 in the world. However, not everyone views Mayweather's spending in a positive light. Sports commentator Stephen A. Smith has been vocal in criticizing Mayweather's financial decisions, especially his lavish spending and questionable investments. One key example is Mayweather's reported $42 million real estate investment in New York City, which came under fire when investigations found no change in ownership records, raising doubts about the deal's legitimacy. Smith argues that these inconsistencies don't match Mayweather's public image as a shrewd businessman. He warns that unchecked spending and lack of transparency could pose serious risks to Mayweather's long-term financial stability. While Mayweather has earned a fortune throughout his boxing career, these developments suggest that his financial future may not be as secure as it seems. Smith's analysis serves as a cautionary reminder of the importance of smart money management, even for the world's wealthiest athletes.
The third having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know. Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine space. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about on the street or anything like that. Boxing is your thing.
Oscar de la Hoya, a longtime rival of Floyd Mayweather, has openly criticized him for being hypocritical about exhibition fights. De La Hoya pointed out that while Mayweather often mocks YouTubers and crossover fighters like Logan Paul, he has also made a lot of money from similar matches. By calling others just influencers while taking part in the same kind of events, Mayweather seems to go against his own words. In a heated interview, De La Hoya even called Mayweather a scammer and a fraud, accusing him of damaging the sport's reputation. He argued that Mayweather's actions hurt boxing's integrity, especially when he criticizes others for doing exactly what he's doing himself. De La Hoya has also suggested that Mayweather's exhibition fights are more about getting attention or making money than about boxing. He believes Mayweather's constant media appearances and bold statements are meant to keep him in the spotlight. In an Instagram video, De La Hoya mocked Mayweather's exhibition match with John Gotti III, calling it a circus that ended with the crowd booing. The match was chaotic and even saw a referee change mid-fight, reportedly at Mayweather's request. De La Hoya urged him to stop embarrassing himself with such events. In response, Mayweather has defended his choices, saying these fights help him create and grow generational wealth. He insists they are a smart way to make money and stay relevant in the boxing world.
Floyd Mayweather just signed a deal to lease an apartment in Midtown Manhattan. He's going to be paying $100,000 per month for this place. Here's the apartment, you guys. It's got 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 4,000 square feet, and the place is pretty epic, I'm not gonna lie. The description says that this is a double unit and it is a corner unit, so you got a ton of natural light in here. Do you think this place is worth $100,000 per month? Why would Floyd spend $100,000 a month on this apartment? If I had to guess, it would be a combination of owning something is just kind of a liability. Plus, I'm pretty sure whenever you rent a place versus buy a place for business purposes, you're able to write off more of that lease payment. So if I had to guess, that $100,000 per month is going to be a pretty big write-off for him based on how he plans to use this place.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. recently responded to rumors that his reported $42 million real estate investment had caused him financial trouble. He claimed to have independently acquired 62 buildings in Manhattan, stating, "I use my own money, and no one else is in on this." However, questions have been raised about the truth of this claim. An investigation by Business Insider found no official records in New York City showing a transfer of ownership for any of the properties Mayweather mentioned. Experts believe that rather than full ownership, Mayweather may have only secured a small stake in the properties, possibly with options for future investment. Adding to the confusion, the NYC Housing Partnership, a nonprofit involved with many of these buildings, stated they were not aware of any sale or change in ownership. Despite the controversy, Mayweather continues to promote the idea of building wealth through knowledge and mentorship. In a candid conversation with Snoop Dogg, he shared his proactive attitude toward financial independence. He explained that when visiting billionaire friends, he admired their yachts and lavish lifestyles, but didn't just want to enjoy them. He wanted to learn how to own the same. "It's cool to ride on your yacht," he said, "but I need a yacht like this. You can't be my friend if you can't show me how to get it." This mindset shows Mayweather's focus on turning short-term wealth into long-lasting generational success. Rather than settling for being around wealthy people, he seeks to understand their methods and apply them himself. His emphasis on learning from others and surrounding himself with mentors highlights a strategic approach to financial growth, one centered on stability, sustainability, and passing down knowledge to future generations.
Floyd Mayweather, real quick, okay? So somebody sent me a lawsuit. I gotta go through the details. But apparently, a few of his girls, strippers at Girl Collection, are suing him for loss of wages. Okay? Now, I wasn't gonna pay attention to this because I was just like, well, how are y'all strippers and you suing him for loss of wages? I'm trying to figure that out. Like, you get your money from the country. What does he have to do with your money? And so somebody put a little bird in my ear. They said this was the beginning of the lawsuit. Okay, they're going to be adding more allegations of harassment and all this stuff. And I was just like, hold up, you worked in a firm. And so apparently there's more to come. All right, but here's my thing. I was like, the last person that filed a lawsuit against him, alleging anything, where's she?
Since retiring from professional boxing in 2017, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has focused on exhibition matches against non-professional opponents, including YouTubers and MMA fighters. These fights, though low in risk, have brought in substantial profits. For example, he reportedly earned $30 million for his 2021 bout against YouTube star Logan Paul. He has also faced others like MMA fighter Mikuru Asakura and YouTuber Deji, continuing a pattern of engaging in events designed more for spectacle than serious sport. Critics argue that these matches prioritize entertainment and financial gain over athletic competition and skill, suggesting that Mayweather's post-retirement activities are more about making money than upholding the sport's values. Mayweather, however, defends these exhibitions as fun, financially smart, and part of building his legacy. Yet, many boxing purists believe these events undermine the sport's credibility by turning it into a show rather than a genuine competition. The fight against Logan Paul, for example, was widely viewed as a mismatch that blurred the line between boxing and entertainment. While these events are undeniably profitable, critics worry they shift attention away from the discipline and tradition of the sport, raising concerns about boxing's future and its ability to retain serious fans.
Dubai, pick up a couple dollars. You know, they upset. See, they upset because I'm able to milk the game. I was smart, kept all my faculties, made a lot of smart investments. So, you know, when great people like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart, Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top. I was able to leave boxing on my own terms and keep all my faculties, kept a lot of my money. So they're upset that I'm able to go out there and continue to make 40 and 50 and 60 million outside the ring. You can't get mad. Yo, listen, this is what God wanted.
Do you think Mayweather's exhibition matches are a smart way to make money, or do they hurt boxing's legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments below.